We talked the day after the November 2020 election, which was not a great day for Colorado Republicans. And one of the questions I asked you was the prospect of running a statewide race as a Republican in Colorado. Do you remember what you told me?
Vaguely. I said it would be difficult, but I think it's gotten a bit easier because of the stuff that's going on in our state. It's really bad right now and nationally. And so crime's skyrocketing, the cost of living's out of control, our kids are in trouble, so we need change. And I'm a mom on a mission, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a small business owner, and I can't stand watching what's happening to our state. So at the end of the day, I was like, someone has to put their hand up and be the change we want to see here.
So that's what's changed, is the direction of Colorado.
Oh, yes.
Your Twitter handle today, last I checked, had 196 tweets. Let's call it 200. Before you were running for governor, it had 2,000 tweets. Now, as a CU regent, you have voted publicly on CU issues, education-related issues. But for people that want to get to know you and might want to know, what did you say and think about the January 6th insurrection? Or what do you think about COVID restrictions in the state? All of that proof that you might have said it on Twitter is now deleted. Why not leave it there for someone to be able to view and for you to answer questions about?
Oh my gosh, Marshall, there's a world outside of Twitter. There's a lot of ways to learn about me and what I do. But honestly, I've had a policy as a business person to clean up my social media every few months for years. It's not anything new. So I was kind of shocked by the hoopla over it. But I am so involved in the community around Colorado. I'm involved in lots of nonprofits, obviously Camp Bow Wow and Sheep Factor. And so I think that's how people can get to know me and what my views are. And I'm also a very, very devout CU Buffs fan, much to the objection of Kyle and you and I.
I am a CU graduate.
Yeah, I mean, we're both Buffs, so it's a good thing.
But just one last thing on that. But 1,800 or so tweets disappearing. I know it's one area, but that's all. I mean, that's the majority of what you've done. Everything before May 31st is gone.
Yeah, and I do that every few months. So if you go back, every few months, clean it out. Facebook, Twitter. I don't think that's important. I think what's important is what's wrong with Colorado right now and the direction we're headed in. This is kind of silly to spend our time together talking about Twitter when crime is skyrocketing and our kids, the suicide rate is out of control here. No one's talking about that. As a mom, that just ticks me off. Our kids are dying. That's serious. That's more important to talk about.
As a Republican, as anybody, do you think there was fraud in the 2020 election?
Again, why all the divisive questions? Let's talk about what unites Colorado. And what unites Colorado is that our kids are in trouble, crime is skyrocketing, the cost of living is out of control, small businesses are being shuttered. That's what the people of Colorado are focused on and what I want to focus on in my race. And let's talk about the future and building a better future for Colorado.
Is there anything that you still need to learn to know if you feel that there was fraud in the 2020 election?
Oh my goodness, Marshall. Let's talk about what's important to the people of Colorado. And that's kids, it's skyrocketing crime. I just said that kids are killing themselves at record rates, and we want to talk about other things that aren't that important to many people.
Well, I'll ask two last Colorado-based questions. They're similar. I'll start with the positive, then we go to the negative. What's the best thing that Governor Polis has done in the COVID-19 pandemic? And then I'll ask you, what's the worst thing he's done? But what's the best thing he has done?
Well, I think the best thing he's done is try and stay calm and focused and, communicate with us about his decisions. I disagree with many of his decisions. I think the nursing home debacle last fall is not getting talked about. That's a really serious issue, and the news just kind of shoved it under the carpet. And I think that we've got to talk about that. I mean, a lot of our seniors, a lot of the folks in nursing homes died because of that decision.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.